I have been delaying doing this radio episode for a while because I keep thinking it's better to write. But I have so much to say, I just can't get it out on paper. I don't have my typewriter, which would be helpful, but even so, I'm going to do a radio episode. This is a cool song you're listening to in the background. I am, and you are too. I forgot what it's called, but it's from The Sopranos. Season 2 when they go to Naples. Yeah, so I still don't want to do this. It's a pain in the fucking ass to do these goddamn radio shows. And the TV ones are worse. Because it's all going down. I can't go back and edit it like I can with a piece of writing. I don't like that. I like to say exactly what I want to say. But if I sit here and don't say anything because I'm thinking of what to say, it's not interesting. So I have to keep talking. But that means I might say something I don't want to say, and I don't want to do that. That's why I don't like doing this. On the other hand, I want to do a radio episode because it's cathartic. It makes me get stuff out. So, I'm now getting stuff out. Good stuff. Like how I'm going to conquer New York City girls. Not conquer them. Conquer the scene. I'm the best boy. And they're gonna see it. All of them. All the Spitfires. All the hot girls. And not hot by the usual standards. Hot by my standards. Which basically means if you're not fat and you act young, you're hot. That's a pretty low bar. So I'm not being picky. At least not initially. But I want a very, very, very special girl for my own. And yeah, she is every bit as awesome as I am. And that's really awesome. I just rule the world when I go outside. Like, whatever I want to do, that's whatever I want to do. I mean, this can't be illegal, of course. But anything else, social faux pas or social rules, I just blast through them if I don't care. Like the way I cross the street and stuff, nobody else does that. I cut out in front of cars. Basically, I just do whatever I want when I'm in public that I can get away with. I wear a cape, sometimes with my website and stuff on it. And why am I saying stuff that I already know? That seems like a waste of time. This is for me. I mean, you're listening to it, and you like it, but it's for my own enjoyment. Because I was laying here, bored, and eager to share. I like looking out the window, because that's the public. So, and they might even be able to see me. I'm not sure how, if this is sort of like one-way glass or not. But, anyway, I'm assuming the public can see me, if they looked in here. And I can see them as I look out there. But it doesn't bother me that they can see me. At all. I'm laying here, doing whatever I want. Smoking. Thinking. Talking. If they see me, I don't care. I don't absorb their energy. But they might absorb mine. Being a public figure is uncomfortable for me. In a good way. Like, I like it when I know everybody's eyes are on me. I mean, I get nervous about it, like I'm like shaking a little bit, but I love it. And that's only going to get better. Now there's a boy walking, and I was thinking earlier, wishing him harm merely because he's a boy will not not be good for girls, because an angry boy causes problems for girls, and I don't want to cause any problems for girls, so I don't want to make the other boys angry unless I have to. Like when I'm walking down the street, all kinds of times another boy will be coming and we'll both be in the same lane and we'll both have to sort of make way for each other, and depending on the type of boy, they might not make way enough for my satisfaction. And I do my best to let them know that they should have. And I sense that they know that I've insulted them, but they can't do anything about it. Now here comes a girl. Now I'm going to turn the camera down because I don't want to bother her. And I'm not even going to look at her in case she looks over here, because I don't want her to look up and see somebody looking at her through a hotel room window. That'll make her upset. And I really don't like bothering girls. I don't want to make her up. Oh, she's coming down the stairs. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if she's coming up here. There's no way she knows that the best boy on earth is in room 336 of this hotel. I really should tell her, but there's no way I can. There's no way that I can communicate that she should come up here, and I don't even know. Well, she's gone now. She's out of my view, which means I can't hit her with my energy, which I didn't want to. I didn't want to upset her. I just wanted her to notice me. She might have. But I didn't want her to notice me in a way that upset her. So I had to be very subtle. And I don't think that it upset her that I was keeping an eye on her as she came down the stairs. A little bit. It's a little teeny bit. In a chivalrous way. You know what I mean? Like just making sure she's okay. That's all. Now, do I want her to come upstairs and bang on the door? Absolutely. But I can't arrange that right now. There's a train! A freight train. We need more of those and less trucks on the roads. That's part of my campaign for Congress. I was going to admit to you something, but I don't know if it's true. And if it's not true, or if it is true, I don't know if I want to tell you. Because some parts of my plans I keep sort of secret. Or at least when I'm considering them. I don't like to share bad news, and I don't like to share confusion. Even though I am. This is quite a quest that I'm on, and to be a little bit unsure of things is perfectly reasonable. So, I notice other things. Oh, there's a boy. I'm pretty sure. If only I had a sniper rifle. That's an easy shot. Well, through the window would be a problem, but otherwise not. I don't own any guns. What do I need a gun for? I can kill boys with my eyes. It's fun. I have to be right, though. I can't just start fights to win them, because that's being a bully. But a bully against other boys? Maybe. What I mean is, when I get into a fight where I'm right, where I'm in the right, then it's easy. Because I use my natural power combined with the legal or moral rightness of my position, and I can't be stopped, beaten, moved. This has happened a few times. Here comes a runner. Why the fuck would anybody run? Is that a boy? That's a girl. Okay. Well, she can do whatever she wants. But running sucks. Running is no fun unless it's quickly across the street. I love dashing across the street. Dashing is fun. Ooh, that train's backing up. This is getting better. The more I do it, I always have trouble at the beginning because I'm just not used to being an extrovert. I don't know how they do it. Natural extroverts, they never shut up. Like they care about like they think I care about what they're saying. This is boys. Extroverted girls I fucking love. So I've always been the quietest one in the room. In a room of people I don't know. But I can't do that. I have to be the leader. Oh, being the leader is so against my grain because I'm always the lone wolf. I'm always the one that doesn't want to participate in the group unless the group is totally on my same page. And so then to lead, not only do I have to be part of the group, but they all have to do what I say, which I've done before when I was a teacher and a camp counselor, but that's with kids, and that's easy. Because when there's a huge physical difference, there's always respect. And I don't like that. That's forced respect. I like earned respect. And I'm going to have to do that. Earn respect from girls. And not that kind of respect like, ooh, I got to be nice to him or something deliberately. Because, no, that's not what I mean. Oh, there's that girl again. Running. She turned around quickly. She looked pretty hot. Blonde and definitely fit. That's checking 2 of my 2 boxes. But running is really silly. I don't know why anybody would do it. Walking is awesome. Hiking is awesome. And I fucking love doing that through the cities. Through a city, in particular, New York, is just stock full of people who see me walking like I'm with the Secret Service. You know what I mean? Like, get out of my way. I have something more important than anything any of you are doing, and I have permission to do it. That's my attitude when I'm going down the street. I have my Navy cap on, sometimes. Or my other Congressman Wolf Alexander cap. I don't need a hat. I was wondering yesterday whether I should continue to wear my cape, because I like how suave I look in my jacket without the cape. The cape is just a little bit... it's a little bit too much. You know what I mean? Like, why am I wearing a cape? I mean, it's a sign, so at least there's a good reason for it, but still, it's like... a cape is just too fashiony, you know what I mean? It doesn't really serve much of a purpose in terms of protecting you from the weather as clothing. What the fuck is a cape good for? It doesn't really keep you warm. I mean, if you bring it around yourself, but to wear it as a flowing piece of eye candy is just a little too... It's too much fashion for me. But yet I like wearing that sign. I don't know. I'm thinking what to say. I chose not to say something, not for any good reason or bad reason, I just chose not to say it. And that slowed me down. What's that? That's some sort of street cleaner or something? Oh yeah, they're probably clearing the sidewalks over the bridge. It's still cold, so the snow's not melting. This is Wolf Alexander, and this is my radio show. I definitely have a good voice. It's just when I hesitate and don't know what to talk about, it's not as good. How can I just keep talking? I don't know. I'm gonna work on it, though. I'm always working on things. Improving things. Like, you see where the bed is? It doesn't belong here. It belongs over there. I moved it this morning about 6 o'clock because I wanted to be able to lay in bed and look out the window and look at the traffic and not at the house across the street. which I already wrote about in an essay on my broadsheet, my newspaper. Just go to my website and go down to the newspaper, and you'll find that. But there's another one. I like little tanks, aren't they? See, all these fat people could just get out of their cars and sweep the sidewalks. But that's not really my concern, because I'm going to the land of girls in good shape for having to walk. New York is probably the most walking-oriented city in the country. Even though the subway system is really good, walking is... People don't drive much. Most other cities, people drive around. Philadelphia, Washington, San Francisco, Dallas. I don't know about Chicago, but New York is a walking city. That means most girls are in pretty good shape. And pretty good is good enough. I'm just from the land of big girls, and I'm sorry. I just can't do it. If I can't pick you up, you're too heavy. And I don't mean like struggle to pick up. I mean like pick up and, twirl you around in ice dancing. That sounds like fun. I can't really ice skate that well, but I can learn. Well, there's a train. Another one. Another freight train. Buckingham branch. Oh, 16 minutes gone. That's cool. I should put down the phone. Can I do that? I probably could, because I need to smoke some more. Stand by. No, if I push pause, that's going to fuck me up. I can't push pause. I just have to. I'm going to flip the view upside down, actually, for a second. Sorry about that, but enjoy anyway. That way I got the microphone up. Okay, can I set this down so you can still sort of see out the window? Not that it matters. You're here. You come here for my voice, not for the view out the window. Okay, that's not bad. So I'm gonna take my pipe now, and I'm going to see how much weed is in there, which is not much. So I'm going to fill it up and smoke out of it. Oh, I am so eager for feminine attention. That's one way of saying it. But calm about it. Totally calm about it. But, yeah. I want two things. I want to have a girl just leaving and another one on the way. And I want my fairy tale lover here forever. So that's sort of the dual goal I've got personally as I prepare to go to New York. Now, where the fuck is the lighter? The stoner number one problem is, where's the lighter? Right there. Okay. Back to this. Okay, so anyway, like I was saying, I never was the boy that was texted by 6 different girls at the same time for sex. And I'd like that, at least briefly, just to see what it feels like. Just to enjoy that for a little bit. And then one of the girls will be you. One of the girls will be the girl I want to hear this, who I haven't met yet. That's my fairy tale lover. You're my fairy tale lover? I don't know. But fairy tale lover, we could be in fairy tale love, like John and Yoko, except without me getting shot. Okay, here we go. Here comes some smoke. Did that come on through the camera? I don't know. There's somebody walking. Boy or girl? Can't quite tell. I think boy. Pretty tall. Yeah, I try to identify on the street, boy or girl, because I act a totally different way. If it's a boy coming in my lane and there are no other girls around to be affected, I fucking hold the lane and push them out of the way. If it's a girl, I fucking give the entire sidewalk. And you know when you pass somebody on the street, they're thinking about you and you're thinking about them. It's like, it's cool. And I really like that girls notice me. I really, really like it. Notice me in a good way. Notice me in a I want you way. That was what I confirmed last night. This girl at the desk downstairs. I said hi when I came in. First of all, I made a spectacle of myself, standing out front, warming my hands over the fireplace, which nobody else does, because it's not really a fireplace. Putting my hands almost in the flames to warm them up, which she saw. And then I came in and grabbed a couple of bags of tea and some tea bag and some sugar, and then just said, "Hey," I said it in a silly voice, sort of like I was joking with her, and she responded very positively. She said, "Hey there," not quite with that much hint in her voice, but it was definitely a "Hey there," like, ooh, she liked me, and I heard it, and she was hot, and yeah, I like that. I really, really like that. I love positive attention from girls, from pretty girls, from young-ish girls. There's a difference between two 40-year-olds. One of them is young and one of them is not. The young one I like, the old one I don't. Same thing applies to 30-year-olds. There can be young 30-year-olds and old 30-year-olds. I like the young ones. 18-year-olds might be a little too young. I was thinking about it. In college, and no matter where you are or where I am in life, I feel like I am in the mature peer group. But when you're in college, it's a separate universe. It's like summer camp, except for 4 years. And you are insulated from the real world. So maybe those girls just are not quite mature enough for me. I assumed they would be, because I remembered being 18 and feeling like I was in charge of the world. So I just assume everybody feels like that. But I really wasn't. I was in charge of my little corner of it, but it was a very shielded corner. And I am now a world beater. I mean, I am as experienced in life as you can get. So, college girls might be too young. I don't know. I'm certainly not going to turn down any girl because she's 18. The point is that you can be young at any age, and you can be old at any age. I knew someone who was old when they were a teenager. Boy, of course. I can think of all kinds of stupid boys that I've met over the years. None of them hold a candle to me, especially as time has passed. I've observed all the boys of my past life, how they've ended up, and they all suck. Well, I just keep getting better. Fucking love it. I am getting so powerful. I'm not unleashed yet, but my personal power rating is just going up and up and up. That's the persona I exude. I look like a congressman. I act like a congressman. I seem like a congressman. Everything I do out in public is just bolder, more interesting. I can go through in my head scenario after scenario where I just kick ass. And I just need the name recognition to go with the visual. Like, I impress everywhere I go. I just need the name recognition to stick. That's Congressman Wolf Alexander. Damn it. See, I put that cape on. People know who I am. And yet, I don't like the image that it gives off. Well, maybe that's just because boys in the past who've worn capes have just been so silly about it. That's the wrong word. I keep wanting to say gay, because that's the word I associate with just the opposite of Steve McQueen. You know what I mean? Like, the top male, the top boy, does not put on airs. They just are the top. I just am the top. And that's why yesterday I felt so much better without that cape on. I was just me. And I was badass. But how are people going to know? Well, I mean, I handed out one of my cars. But it cost me $60 to do it. You can watch that video. Honest as a silver dollar. Is it still recording? Yep. Still recording. And you're still upside down. You want to zoom in a little bit? Let's zoom in a little bit. Make it even more exciting. What are you being pointed at, though? Let's see. I don't want you to be pointing at the fucking sky. I don't want you to be pointing at the church either. Fuck the church. I think I'm going to zoom out. What about a super zoom out? Let's try that. Something different.